Oh, don't record these. Okay, you're ready to go.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So, I wanted to have this Zoom this morning because, you guys know about these rake advancement bonuses that are coming out. And this is like a now or never time to work this business. Like, you need to decide right now if you are serious about having a Thrive business or not. So I really want you to think about, like, if that's what you want. Like, are you going to make time for this? Are you going to let go of excuses that have been holding you back? Because I don't think you guys understand how life-changing these bonuses are going to be for people and what is on the line for all of you. So I want you guys to really think about that. Like, are you going to make this a priority? Okay. You started your Thrive experience for a reason. You joined the business side of this for a reason. Now, what are you going to do with it? So I just kind of wanted to come together this morning and kind of, get your guys' thoughts, find out how you feel about this, what concerns you, what's holding you back, what are you scared of? And let's get a game plan together and let's figure out what these bonuses would do for your family. I know I've talked to a couple of you individually, but like, I really want you to say this stuff out loud. So think about, envision $4,000 minimum that's available and what that would do for your family. And do not second guess yourself and think that you can't do this. You guys, I hit 4K in 2 months. Okay, so if you're serious about this, you can make this happen. So I just kind of want to paint the picture for you guys this morning. I want to be here for you. I want to work with you guys. I want to help you achieve this stuff, but I can't do it for you. I'm willing to hold your hand and lock arms with you and push you, but you're going to have to put in the work, guys. This is not going to be easy. Those 2 months when I hit 4K, I had to work, so it's time to let go of all the excuses and the reasons of why we are not going where we want to go. So I kind of just want to start with your why. So I'm going to pick on Megan first because I know her and I have kind of talked about this, but I want you to tell everybody, what the $4,000 bonus would mean to you. So if you want to unmute yourself, or I might be able to unmute you, tell us what this bonus would do for you.
Why are you throwing me under the bus, Courtney?
I'm not throwing you under the bus. I just want people to hear what this is going to do for you.
I don't know, help with raising 5 kids.
Yeah.
Getting my husband's business off the ground.
Do what?
I said getting my husband's business off the ground.
Okay, those are amazing things. Amazing things. She has 5 kids, you guys. And her husband has a business. So $4,000 would be huge for their family. So we're going to kind of do a bonus board. It's going to be your homework assignment today, is a bonus board. I want you guys to get, it doesn't have to be a board. I don't care if it's just a piece of freaking paper, to write down the $4,000 bonus and what your goal is next to it. So Megan, I want to see a $4,000 piece of paper with raising 5 kids, starting my husband's business next to it. Okay. Audra, I'm going to have you go next. Tell me what $4,000 would do for your family. I might have to unmute her since I muted her. Hold on. Oh my God, I don't know how to do it now. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Participants, unmute.
Hey, okay. I really want to speak, but I'm at a bowling alley for my kids bowling. I'm
Okay.
listening, but you're probably not going to be able to hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. So what did you ask me?
What would $4,000 do for your family?
Well, for starters, allow us to not live paycheck to paycheck. Because I'm currently not working, but I have 3 at home homeschooling.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would.
So that's your main goal, right? No more
Yep.
paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be next to your on your bonus board. $4,000. No more paycheck to paycheck.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So now you guys know what you're working for. Okay. I kind of want Tammy to chime in here and, kind of paint the picture for them. Let them know, like, what are we going to have to do to make these goals that they want to achieve happen?
Okay. So first of all, I would say both of you, the goals that you listed equate to me peace of mind. To not live paycheck to paycheck, that is peace of mind. We were living paycheck to paycheck just 4 years ago. I don't have 5 babies. You're a superwoman. But we have 2 businesses outside of the Thrive business. And the income that I earn with Lavelle is our peace of mind. We were shut down for 3 months, and my husband's main source of income was completely wiped out. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. He's actually a medical massage therapist and a personal trainer. And so he has a state license. So if he even dabbled on the side or went to people's houses and, did all that kind of stuff, he would have lost his license. So he was legitimately stuck at home, but we had peace of mind because I have my Lavelle income. And I want to point out that income has nothing to do with bonuses. So aside from bonuses, you guys have the ability to become the breadwinner, the main income source for your family. And when I talk about, first of all, I'm not bragging about anything when I talk about money, okay? I once had to sell my mixer on eBay to pay my electric bill. I totally understand what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck and to rob Peter to pay Paul. And I have made crafts for Christmas presents. Like, I could tell you all the things. So when I get like large, giant paychecks, I'm not like rubbing them in people's face. I'm just showing you it can be done. So the thing to think about with your Lavelle income, aside from all of these bonuses, it is a way to get out of debt. It is a way to help your children get to whatever dream they have, whether it's to be a baseball player on the team or to be a dancer. All those hobbies with kids cost a freaking ton of money. I mean, Audra's at a bowling alley right now, and I'm sure it's costing her a fortune for these kids to play. You can do anything with money, but you have to make it first. So I will tell you that when I first started, I did not intend to make money. I just wanted to try the product to prove that it didn't work. Turned out it did work. So then I wanted to get mine for free. Turned out that was easier said, or that was very easily done because my mom and my sister were the first 2 people I talked to. And then some girlfriends started asking. And then I realized I was like passing up income, like money. And I didn't even know what that meant. I just knew that like anybody over 2 people, that somebody else was making commission. And I was like, you know what? I'll just click the button. Within 2 months, I had that auto bonus. And it was literally a joke between my husband and I. I would come home at like in between training clients, or I would grab my phone at work and he would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, earning a car, ha, ha, ha. Like, we just joked about it. Like it wouldn't even happen. And then sure as shit, 2 months later, there it was. I had the auto bonus. So my point is if you get out of your own way and just do a little bit of this job every single day consistently, and that is the key word, it is consistently, you can move mountains even without these bonuses. So now add on top of that I don't even know how they do it. I don't even know where this money, I don't know if they're making it in the basement. I don't know. It's a lot of money that they're throwing at people. But the people who do the work consistently over 4 months are the ones who will benefit. There are people I know right now who are like gung-ho, I'm going to do this. And I can tell you, and I already know this in my gut, and I would never tell it to them, but I know in 2 weeks they'll be done. They won't hold out for 2 because they're going to do so much up front. They're going to burn out. They're going to get discouraged at the first no, and they're going to stop. And if I have to tell you one thing, it's that no's lead to yeses. If you knew how many people have told me no over the last 5.5 years, I don't even know how many people have told me no. I've lost count. But I just don't take that personal. I mean, it's cliche, but like they say, when the girl comes to your table at the restaurant and she says, "Hey, would you like a refill on your coffee?" and you tell her no, she's like, "Okay, cool." And she goes on to the next table. She doesn't get in the corner and cry because you refused her coffee. This is the exact same thing. You have something that can help people. Some might want it, some might not. Some might want it now, some might want it later, but they have to know that you have it. And so if you are every single day making sure that people know you have Thrive, you love Thrive, and you can help them thrive, that's literally our job. How do I do that? I reach out to people all the time on social media and ask them about their life. How are your kids doing? How was vacation? What was Christmas like? Are the kids back to school? What the heck ever. If I know they're into gardening, are you planting your garden? If I know they have kids in sports, have the kids started back? What I just ask questions. I just get very curious about people in their lives, and inevitably, at some point in time, they say something. Someone is sick. Someone is struggling. Someone has headaches. Someone can't sleep at night, and I have something to help them. So don't overthink it, but do it consistently. And I cannot, I mean, I want like a tattoo that says consistently on my forehead. If there's anything that has gotten me into the place that I'm in this business, it is being consistent. I'm not saying I haven't had good days and bad days, but even on my bad days, I make sure I do my reach outs and make sure I communicate with people. I don't fake that my life is perfect. But I do reach out to other people, and I keep making sure that people know I am their Thrive girl. Like it's so simple when I break it down. So the thing I would tell you that you're going to have to do to buckle down for the next 4 months, and it is going to require buckling down. I will also tell you, if you are shooting for 4K, you are shooting too low. You have 4 months. You could hit 12K easily, easily. So aim for aim for the moon, you'll land amongst the stars. I mean, shit, set your sights at 40K. And then wherever you fall after that is gravy, right? But I will tell you, you're going to have to set aside time. And sometimes it's going to be the 2 minutes that you're in the bathroom. Sometimes it's going to be the 10 minutes that you wake up early and you're under the cover so you don't wake up your husband on your phone. And sometimes it's going to be when your husband falls asleep or your kids are all finally asleep and you send out 2 messages before you fall asleep. Whatever it is, you have to get it done, and you have to do it every single day, or it will not happen. I can guarantee you it will not happen. You can go all in on Monday and Tuesday, and if you don't do anything for the rest of the week, it does not matter. I don't care if you talk to 1,000 people in 2 days. You're going to do better if you talk to 10, 7 days a week. It's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, as far as the money and the income goes, like I said, the earning potential on a day-to-day basis is phenomenal. Like, I will be very honest with you. I've had paychecks that are like a couple $100, and I've had paychecks that are 6 figures, and then they fall in between. It's mind-boggling. It's literally mind-boggling. And thanks to this particular company, our home is paid for, our cars are paid for. We have 2 other buildings that we own. One of those is completely paid for. We get to travel. I get to go into Kroger or Aldi. I don't have to go to one or the other. You guys know what I'm talking about when you make your list and you go to Aldi because it's the only thing you can freaking afford. Yeah, I know that life. I totally, and I'm so like, it's so in my brain that I still sometimes go, and then I have to remind myself, it's okay. If you want to go to Kroger today, you can. I don't always have to check my bank balance, which is again mind boggling. And it's not because I'm bragging. It's not because I'm different than you. It's just because I put my head down. I don't accept failure as an option. I don't let what people say about me or to me hurt my feelings. I know what's at the end of this line for me. Being debt free is the peace of mind I always, always wanted. And ladies, I don't care if men see this video. I'm telling you right now, make your own damn money. That to me is the biggest peace of mind. I do not rely on my husband. I love him. He loves me. We're happy. Everything is great. But I do not rely on him to make my dreams come true, to make my purchases. No. If the shit fell apart tomorrow, I'm set. I'm fine. And that's the way, that to me is peace of mind. And you guys will all have your own version of what your peace of mind is. And if you put that in front of you, like I know people are like, well, I'm really happy at home and I'm happy with the way things are. And I don't need a beach house. Whatever. I want to know that if I get into a car accident, that my bills are covered. I want to know if I have to take off work to take care of my mom, that my bills will be covered. That to me is the biggest thing that I'm working for on a day to day to day to day to day, 7 days a week basis. So that's my take on it. I'm not saying it's easy. There are days where I don't want to do it. Some days I just want to, like, I don't know, go do something different. But I still, even if I like go hang out with a girlfriend for a day, before I get out of the car, I will make sure I send a couple messages. And when I get back in the car, I will send a couple messages because, and I'm not talking about where I'm like in chats with you guys. I'm talking about messages to people that aren't on my team, that do not thrive, because those are the people who I need to constantly be bringing in. So anyway, I could talk about it all day. Court, you chime in here.
Well, I don't know if you guys knew we were going to church this morning, but we just went there. So no, right. No, Tammy is absolutely right, you guys. The one thing that she covered is this business gives you options. Do you need more options for your family? Okay. Yes, these bonuses are freaking amazing. But like she said, the every Tuesday paychecks, those are life-changing as well. When I joined this business, Mike didn't have a job. And my first paycheck was like $50. But you know what that $50 went towards? Putting gas in my car to get me back and forth to work. And I didn't have to worry about that $50 coming out of our checking account to pay our bills, you know? So let this be a vehicle for you to go to the next level. Go to that next place in life. If you're sick and tired of being stuck, if you got a $50 paycheck every week, that's $200 a month. What would that do for you? What bill would that cover that you wouldn't have to take out of your bank account? That might cover your electric bill. Hell, that might cover groceries. Like, just think about this. And don't play small with yourself, you guys. Each of you deserve everything you told me you wanted. Everything you want, you deserve. So what's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Why are you scared? You know this works, or you wouldn't be here, right? So freaking tell people about it. If people don't know you're thriving, then they're not going to come to you for Thrive. You have to be consistent. People are going to sign up and thrive anyways. What's somebody? Would you rather it be you, or would you rather it be someone else? And I really don't want you guys to look for when we get to April and look back and say, God, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have worked then. I could have gone for one of those bonuses. Because you're going to kick yourself in the ass. Because I promise you, you're going to see a shout out from me that I hit something. You're going to see a shout out from Tammy that she hit something. So is your name going to be on that board? And even if for some reason you don't make a bonus, you have made tremendous growth, right? Over these next 4 months. So it's now or never, you guys. I cannot stress it enough. In the 5 years that I have been here, they have never done anything like this, ever. So I just want you guys to get like serious with yourself. Like, you need to sit down, write down your goals, make a vision board, and start seeing the big picture. Like, it is all possible. It is all possible. You just have to want it. I can't want it for you. I mean, I want this for you guys, I do, but I can't make you do it. I'm just here to let you know that you have a whole team of people behind you that will help you get to wherever you want to go. But your efforts is all up to you. You have to take action. You can't just talk about it. You have to be about it. Like, as cliche as that sounds, like, your actions have to match your words. So I don't know how much time we have left here. I think we only had like 30 minutes, but is there anything that you guys want to ask questions about? Like, is there anything you want to say? Like, something you struggle with or you need help with? Like, Anybody? I can, if you want to unmute, raise your hand or whatever, I can unmute you. But I don't know. I just hope this is like the kick in the ass that you guys like take to heart, because I mean, like my whole end goal of why I do this is I want to quit my job. Like I love my job and I love the people that I work with, but I don't want to trade my time for money anymore for someone else. I don't want somebody else telling me when I can take a day off. I don't want someone else telling me when I can get a paycheck. Like, you guys know that we've been trying to have a child of our own for a really long time. And when that time does come for me, I don't want to miss a single thing. I want to be home. So that is my end game. So I have that on my vision board. I see that every freaking day. And that's what gets me out of bed. What is going to get you out of bed every morning and say, I'm working today for my dreams, for my family, for my kids? So think about it. Really get serious. Dig deep with yourself. Stop playing small. Let go of all the excuses and run. Run. Okay?
Thank you, Courtney. Now I'm fired up. Let's go. Girls, if you ever need anything and you can't get a hold of Courtney, you can always get a hold of me too. I'm on Facebook. I'm in Dream Team. I'm all over the place. You're welcome to ask questions, put me in chats, all that stuff. Courtney's just your kind of first line. And then after that, you also have the support of Samantha. She's just not on here this morning because it's 6:25 in the morning for her. So that's it. Court, anything else? You girls got anything last minute you want to say or ask or nothing? Nope. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I think it was a good way to kick off a Saturday.
Yes.
I feel like I need to go run circles around my house now. He's gonna run up and down the street and be like, "Thrive with me."
Right.
Oh shoot. I am recording this for Courtney, so she doesn't have one yet, I don't think, but she's gonna be starting a YouTube channel today, Courtney, and she's gonna put this on there so you guys can refer to it anytime you need. So I'm gonna stop the recording, and then Court, I think you have to end the meeting because you're the host.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for hopping on this morning, guys. I know you're busy, but this is the first step to not letting your excuses get in the way. Yes, Audrey, you're at a bowling alley with your kid, but guess what? I'm ready. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Like
here.
this is what I'm talking about. You're here.
Mhm.
So you know you can make the time. Like, honey, I know you're playing, but mommy's got to step away for 10 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? So thank you for making yourself a priority this morning, both of you. And this is just the beginning. Yeah. So have a fantastic Saturday, and we will be in touch soon, okay?
Thank you, Courtney, for your dedication.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Tammy.
Bye.